Covering this trip for us, Archana, over to you.
Well, yes, all eyes on the day today as Keir Starmer arrives here with a delegation. There are business meetings and meetings with business leaders here in India lined up, all with a focus to see how the trade deal that was signed in July will be implemented, the finer print, and opening up the market access here for British businesses. We have British Telecom, British Airways, Diageo, among many other CEOs who are coming here to look how they can take advantage of India's growing consumption class and get bigger market access. And to understand the significance of the India-UK trade deal, I have with me Manjeet Kriplani. She's the Executive Director at the economic think tank Gateway House that has also done work on some of the trade deals. Manjeet, tell us, how significant is the meeting of the two Prime Ministers here in Mumbai? It's out of New Delhi and it's a trade deal that we're talking about.
Yes, it's the perfect combination actually. Be in India's financial centre, Mumbai, and for Keir Starmer to come from the UK's financial centre, London. They're going to be meeting today, they're going to be discussing fintech, so what could be more perfect? The financial centres both talking to each other on a very futuristic part of finance, which is technology. This is the first, this is very rare for Prime Ministers to meet outside their capital cities. And Mumbai really signifies what this trade agreement can do, which is move forward on business, commerce, as you said, consumer goods, trade, innovation, technology, and also defense and strategy. So today there's a lot to discuss in the trade agreement. The UK is really only the fourth country with which India has both a comprehensive strategic partnership and it also has an economic and trade agreement. The other two are Australia, Singapore and the UAE. So the UK is in a very privileged spot in that sense. And given the history of UK-India trade relations from the East India Company, this is more than a significant visit.
Right. Manjeet, while there is a lot of open conversations around investment, Prime Minister Keir Starmer seems pretty closed as far as immigration policies are concerned, and he said that the visa rules will not change for India, and that's not part of the agenda. Would that dampen some of the spirits here?
I hope not. The world is in a different place from 10 years ago when globalization was the rule, and now countries are deglobalizing, including on talent. And so although India and the UK have a more open program with mobility of people, we have to understand that this isn't necessarily going to work this time. This is one of the points that India wants and the UK doesn't, but that's what negotiations are all about. And also it's a good opportunity for India now to understand that you have to build and provide for the talent at home rather than export them.
Right. One very quick question before we wrap up. We are in a very changing geopolitics. Tariffs are all around. Will this trade deal really deliver for India and the UK? Very quick question.
Yes, absolutely, because India is starting to enter the global trade regimes after a very long time. The UK trade deal is going to do one of two things. It's going to hopefully accelerate the EU-India FTA, the free trade agreement, and it's also going to maybe help India, the UK can help India get into the mega trade deals like the comprehensive Trans-Pacific Partnership, etc. So we hope it's going to be great.
Well, there's lots on the agenda and we'll keep you updated on that.
No, thank you. Archana Shukla there in Mumbai for us.